Make this elegant keepsake box with router bits and plans from Eagle America. Mark the boards for the lid with a cabinet maker's triangle to help you keep them aligned. Then install the reversible glue joint bit in your router. The center of the cutter should be aligned with the center of your stock's thickness. Use a straight edge to set the fence flush with the bit's cutting edge. You should just barely be able to spin the bit when the fence is set correctly. Alternating between up and down, mark each board where it mates with another. Route each edge with the material face up or face down according to the marks you just made. Glue and clamp the lid. Now install the profile bit. Set the fence flush with the router bit's bearing. Install a featherboard and route your stock. Make several light passes instead of one full depth pass. You should use stock that's a bit wider than the finish width of the profile. You'll cut it down after routing. Rip the stock to final width. Put a straight bit in your router to cut a rabbet in the stock you just routed. The rabbet should end up being about 3/8 of an inch by 3/8 of an inch. So set the bit height and fence depth accordingly. Using a featherboard, route your stock. And now cut your stock to final length. Mark the dado locations on the back and sides of the box parts. Cut the dados with a handheld router or use a router table or a table saw. Then sand the inside faces. Glue and clamp the box together. A Merle clamp works perfectly. You'll get even better results by stacking two clamps on top of each other. Now you can measure for the long divider. Cut it to fit and mark where the short dividers will butt into it. Route shallow dados into the long divider to accept the short pieces. Measure and cut the short dividers. Now you can take the lid out of the clamps and cut it to finished size. Take the box out of the clamps. Then measure and cut the bottom. Apply felt to the bottom and cut it to size. Now install the bit you'll use to cut the feet. Flush the fence with the router bit's bearing and route the feet. Miter the feet to final size, and then glue and clamp. Now's a good time to sand the lid. Install the bit for the lid profile. Set the fence and route the lid. Now's a good time to finish the box. Mark the hinge locations on the lid and box parts, and then install hinges. Flip the box over, install the bottom, and attach the feet.